Hello and welcome to another Tarkir Dragonstorm draft. If you're new here, my name is Cody Lee and I upload a new draft every single day, or at least a new video. Most of the time they're drafts, and I tend to do pretty alright at them. So if that's something you're interested in, come join me. I'd love to have you along. But let's take a look at this pack. Flash, first strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Anafenza endures 2. We'll take that. Frostcliff Siege. Whenever one or more creatures you control deals combat, draw a card. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have trample and haste. That seems pretty insane, actually. But I will say, Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, it endures 2. Like, that seems pretty insane. So we'll take it. Follow that up with Frontline Rush. Love to see it. Tempest Hawk is interesting. Yathen Tomb Guard I've seen be very good. Feral Flesh Gorger, but yeah, Frontline Rush is like the premier, I don't know, red-white uncommon. And I played against a couple of red-white decks, and red-white seems to be the color combination that you want to be if you want to be aggressive. And I kind of do want to be aggressive. What are we looking at here? 2 mana, 2/1 haste. There's a Shock Brigade, which I think is more what we're looking for. Otherwise, we're looking at something like Flying Flurry. Whenever you cast a second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white bird creature token with flying, like Wingblade Disciple. But I think we're going to take Shock Brigade and try to stay on the red-white and just kind of cut the red-white as much as we can. Anafenza is a nice one to open if we want to be in red-white. It is worth noting, like, just being in red-white aggressive style decks is interesting, goes by quick. If we get a good draft and we get a good deck, maybe we can do really well with it. But kind of less fun than, create a little bit less fun than some other things that you could be doing. Create 2 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. Up to 2 target creatures you control get +2/+2 or destroy a creature. Like, that seems pretty insane for us. We're in white-red. Mardu Devotee or Osseous Exhale would be the other pick for us, honestly. Riling Dawnbreaker, 2 mana 2/2 token, or a 5 mana 3/4 vigilance. Like, that's pretty good. Otherwise, we're taking like Marshal of the Lost. I do think we're gonna take the Riling Dawnbringer. Dragonback Lancer, kind of exactly what we want. Jeskai Brushmaster, interesting. I have seen some of the like blue cards come around. I don't like that my curve looks so high right now. Seize Opportunity is a card that I want, but I think Coordinated Maneuver is a little bit better here. So we're going to take that. Rakshasa's Bargain coming around this late, it's kind of crazy, but we're going to take the Coordinated Maneuver. It's worth noting, pretty high on the non-creatures, and we've got a dragon. 3 soldiers. Human Soldier, Spirit Soldier, Goblin Soldier. And then we just got a plain old dragon. Look at his little flat face. It's a pretty cool face. Evolving Wilds, Storm Shriek Feral. I think we're going to take the Storm Shriek Feral. Mega Sculptor is interesting. Evolving Wilds is interesting. If you cast 2 or more spells this turn, this enchantment becomes a 3/3 monk with haste. Like, that's interesting, but it's not great. So we're going to take the Storm Shriek Feral. War Effort. Creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1, sacrifice it. See, that seems pretty insane. Reigning Victor also seems pretty insane in the Mardu deck, but like, this is just creatures you control get +1/+0. So like with tokens and stuff like that, you're getting a whole bunch. Create a 1/1 red. Ooh, we get the Tempest Hawk that comes back around. I'll take the Tempest Hawk. I will say this is kind of like the max amount of... Well, this is technically like a 2-drop. This is also technically a 2-drop. But it's like a combo 2-drop. It's not something we want to be playing on 2. It's something we're not necessarily upset at playing on turn 5 either, but... I'll take the Delta Bloodflies purely because it's the only one in our color combination. Wild Ride. Target creature gains +3/+0 in haste. It has a Harmonize. Being able to play like a Tempest Hawk and then a Wild Ride to get 5 in the air on turn 4 would be pretty insane, and then Tempest Hawk getting to trigger. Whenever this creature enters, Second Intimidator goes on the sideboard, Meticulous Artisan goes. Ooh. Mardu Siegebreaker, 4-mana, 4/4 Death Touch Haste. When this creature enters, exile up to one other target creature you control until this creature leaves the battlefield. So we're going to take that. There's a 4-mana 3/3 Mobilize 1. When this creature or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life. Would love to have that. Another Rally, the Monastery, which is interesting, and Channel Dragonfire. Yeah, Fortress Kengard. But we're going to take the Mardu Siegebreaker. Do want to see some lands. Exile up to one other target creature you control. Ooh, crypt creature gains +3/+0. Whenever a crypt creature attacks, draw a card if you control 3 or more attacking creatures. We're in the color combination to have a bunch of attacking creatures, so I'll take it. 2-mana 1/3, sacrifice a creature you control with mana value X other than Sidisi, return target creature card. Interesting. But we'll take the Storm Beacon Blade. We do want to keep getting creatures. United Battlefront is interesting. Marshal the Lost is not. Scoured Barrens is interesting. But I do want the Dragonback Lancer, I think. Dragonback Lancer is just very strong. There is a Salt Pack Road Beast, which I do think I would like, but the Shock Brigade is also very, very good for us, and we do want the 2-drop. So I think we're going to take the 2-drop. 3 mana. Ooh. It's worth noting, I do want the Windscarred Crag, and if this weren't an uncommon... I'd be taking it. Here, we're probably going to be taking another Tempest Hawk. A Seize Opportunity or an Osseous Exhale. I think we're going to take the Osseous Exhale. Five damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Four mana, 3/4, 5 mana removal. We'll take a 4 mana, 3/4. Beginning of your upkeep, mill 3 cards. Then, if your library has no cards in it, exile this enchantment and put 5 cards on from your graveyard on top of your library in any order. That's fascinating. We will take the Channel Dragonfire, and I would like to pick up some lands. Not having any lands right now is a little scary. Alright, Seize Opportunity will take. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+1. So it gives us some good like buff. Give me the 1 mana removal spell. Random Delta Blood Flies. We're looking at an interesting deck. We're splashing the Mardu Siegebreaker, which I'm kind of here for. Oh no! When this enchantment enters, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker whenever a land you control enters. Oh, I want to play that so bad. Rally the Monastery. Yeah, it's probably Rally the Monastery. I want this. Like, why am I not in Teamer? I don't want to pass this, especially for this. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. Crazy. A Dragonstorm Globe, a Twin Bolt. I don't even get a land here. Did they pick a land, actually? There's a Sun Pearl Kieran, so I'll take the Sun Pearl Kieran. Duty Beyond Death is really good. There's a Mardu Devotee. I would like to take the Mardu Devotee. Ooh, Baron Step Siege format as absent. Beginning of each end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control, each opponent sacrifices. Holy crap, we're going to take that. And we're going to keep an eye out for lands. No lands. Venerated Storm. I mean, Fortress Kingard. On the sideboard. Zergo Thunder. 3 mana, 2/4 during your end step. Warrior tokens. Oh my goodness, I want that. There's another Tempest Hawk and a Starry-Eyed Skyrider. But the Zergo Thunder's Decree is just so good. Just Sky Monument. Red, white. I think we're dropping a Rally the Monastery. I've got 3 cards to cut if I don't get literally any lands because I can't do anything with those. There's another Tempest Hawk and another Channeled Dragonfire. Let's grab the Tempest Hawk. We'll grab you the Rescue Leopard to the sideboard. Boulderborn Dragon to the sideboard. Mardu Devotee. So the Mardu Devotee, that comes in. I think that's pretty gone. We're going to take one of those. Put that in the sideboard. Yeah, we got no lands. So Siegebreaker's out, Baron Step Siege is out. We're going to go down to 16 lands. We're going to be straight red-white. Do we cut the Wild Ride? I do think we probably cut the Wild Ride. We have such strong Mardu cards. We're going to go straight red-white, though. The red-white is interesting to me. So we'll see if it's actually good. Hello, hello. Let's see what we've got. I'll keep, even though we've only got a 3-drop. Next, end turn. End turn. Bear boy, sure. Tempest Hawk. No blocks. Sure. So then let's get in. I'm gonna hit that. And then I'm gonna play this. And now I've got 2 flyers. I do think I blocked the 1/1. Sure. I'm gonna take that action. Go with a hawk. I'm gonna end turn. Ooh, an Evolving Wilds. I hope they try to remove this so I can flash in an Offensive. I'm gonna sacrifice one of those tokens to bring back a 1-drop. They don't have a 1-drop. I'm gonna sacrifice a 3-drop to bring back a 2-drop. Those are gone, buddy. One, two, three, four, 5. Behold the dragon, I don't have one. So take 9. Decline. Tactician, not bad. I will take 2. So if I attack with both of these, so I have 4, 5, 6, so this will make me go down to 3, and I cannot play this. So I have to play this to kill that. And then they can draw a card. Equilibrium with that. Exile the top card until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Interesting. Dragonback Lancer is a 3/3 flyer. Fair. Okay. Good game. And offense is a good card. So I will take it. Now, nothing crazy about that one, but a win's a win. So, you know, you got to take the wins when you get them, you know? I will say I've been thoroughly enjoying the Tarkir Dragonstorm drafts. I think it's probably been one of my more enjoyed formats, at least since Aether Drift. I did really enjoy Aether Drift for whatever reason. Ajax 88. Who is that? Isn't that someone? Opponent goes first. Hopefully they lead with a 1-drop. Nope. We do go 2-drop. Destroys an enchantment. Okay, so we are going to... No attacks enter. We're going to flash down Anafenza. And then play War Effort. One, two, three, four. I wonder if he thought he had 5 because of the Dragon Bones Relic and him attacking screwed that. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 bird creature with flying. It's a pretty good one. Deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Okay, so we're gonna play this. That's fine. Bad. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this. Oh, we're gonna get in. So we've got the 1/3. Next turn we're going to be able to go War Effort. Ooh, I like that. No blocks. End turn. We probably could have played the mountain. Ooh, destroy target non-land permanent. That's pretty good. 3 cards. You may discard a card when you do return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, interesting. So let's do that. Let's do this. And we're gonna hit that. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of a rough spot here. No blocks. Ooh. You got me. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't got much with this deck. They were kind of an aggressive blue-green deck. Which, I mean, hey, I'm kind of here for that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Quick Q that time, though. Slevin91. What do you got going on, Slevin91? Okay. We'll keep this. Embermouth Sentinel. Create the token. Search your library for up to 2 basic forests. Dang. Got a Tempest Hawk out there. Get rid of the Sagu. And then play the Mardu Devotee. Put that on bottom. Put that on top. And we'll see how that works out for us. Fingers crossed. We got nothing. Okay, so if I hold control, I'm gonna auto pay. I'm gonna sacrifice a creature, submit one. With that on the stack, I'm gonna cast this to create 2 1/1s. Resolve. Resolves. Resolves. Next. Reveal it. Take that action. Go. So, for those of you who didn't know, holding control lets you go ahead and get, or hold control, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can hit him for 13, or I can save this. And then I've got removal. Yeah, love that for us. Sometimes playing aggro is playing aggro. You know what I mean? 2-1, not a bad record. Let's keep it going. A little bit of a longer queue time this time around. All right. Well, this goes. Now this hand, opponent goes first. We do have a discard, but we're sitting on 3s into 4s. I mean, we're going to keep. I think we keep this every time, but it's risky. And I immediately drew the Mardu Devotee to do the Reigning Victor thing. Oh, 5 color, nice. play the Mardu Devotee. I'm gonna block him on my 1, 2, 4, 2, 2. Another removal spell? Fair. I'm going to be able to play a Tempest Hawk next turn regardless. I got another Tempest Hawk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That takes 8 to do. Ugh. We've got 2 more lands in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, half our lands. And that screws us. Getting a 4/4 flying lifelinker is a little bit much for us when we're flooding out like that. If we had gas, maybe. But I will say we didn't have very much gas. So we were looking at 2/2. I am going to keep. This looks pretty good, actually. Everyone's playing the 5-color. 95% Tiano Mythic. I mean, it happens. Not having the 2/1, what, Descent into Storms? Descend into Storms or something like that? Next turn, do I play Shock Brigade and try to get in, be able to frontline rush, give something? Oh my god, man. Due to beyond death, creatures you control gain indestructible. Pretty insane. So we're going to do that same thing again. They've got one card in hand. They've got 5 lands out. They're playing like Teamer aggro almost. So control. Resolve that. Resolve that. Go next. Kill it. And then just have a bunch of big guys. You got 2 cards in hand. What 2 cards are they? Are they really scary? I really hope they're not scary. Although I do anticipate some scariness. Okay. So if I swing out, he has to block 1, 2, 3. He blocks 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gets through. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the backswing. 9 on the backswing. If I swing all out, he only has to block. If he only blocks there, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So he has to block 2. 4, 8, 11. Yeah, so he has to block 2. He blocks with those 2. He's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, and I get those 3. So he has to block a bunch. 2, 4, 6, 9, 15. Yeah, he has to block all 3 of the big things. Yeah, he's in a little bit of a rough spot here. See, both of those things trade off. That trades off that defender, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have a bunch of blockers next turn, but they're gonna be at next to no life. I'm gonna have a bunch of stuff left. Leave yourself with the fly. Two. They've got 4 blockers, I've got 4 attackers, one of which has mobilize, the other of which the war effort gives me another mobilize. All of those are lethal. What do you got right there? That's my question. What do you got? Nice win. I'll take it. Sitting at a respectable 3-2. Now let's see if we can keep it up. Alright. We're seeing... Opponent goes first, and we're looking at double 3-drop into double 4-drop. We're going to keep it, but this is risky. Gem Palm Polluter. How many opponents can start with a Swift Water Cliffs? That's my question. Add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a creature. Oh, dang. That's pretty insane. Like, we had options for that Fortress Skin Guard. Just every single Teamer deck has this Wingblade Disciple now. I haven't seen it before today, but now I've seen it like 3 times. Kind of insane. One, two, three, 4, 5. 6. Okay. Oh, and they get to draw a card. That's insane. That's pretty cool. I got a nice 3/4 flyer. They've got a nice 4-color 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they can Dragon Blood now. Oh, and they can... What? Does X damage? X is the number of lanes. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, bet. Bet. That's a good one. That was funny. You were real funny with that one. Dang, that curve out was pretty insane. See, and that's why those big dragon decks are super fun to play. But 3-3, 1,000 gems, 2 packs. Let's go grab those packs. We'll open them through the omen paths. Ooh, we got a mythic. Good one. Vigo. Not bad, not bad. Now, let's open both of these. Bada boom, just rares. I don't think there's lands. Corey, Sargon. Nothing crazy. But hey, thanks so much for joining me on this draft, guys. Not a bad record, 3-3. I've seen better, I've seen worse. But hey, keep an eye out for another video tomorrow. I've heard some fun stuff supposed to be coming to Arena, so keep an eye out. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks.